Hello and welcome to a little bit more different video today than I normally do. I usually rebroadcast my Twitch streams and do highlights, but today I got something in the mail from Japan, and see, cover up my address, but so you guys can see EMS, and there's a Japanese writing there, straight from Japan. Got this from Amazon, and got something that I've been really excited for, and it actually didn't take too long. Got it on Amazon, as I said before, and I'll actually, if you're interested in getting the same thing that I got from Japan, because it's brand new and actually isn't going to be coming out for another 2 weeks, at least one of the items, and one of the items we may not get at all. I'll provide a link down below so you guys can check out the place I got it from. So, this came in the mail today, and gotten into collecting some of these things. So, first one I'm going to show is this one, which if you go on eBay or anything like that, even Amazon, it was going for about $100 for a while until they re-released this item just recently as a repaint, and that would be this guy right here. So I've gotten into collecting Amiibos. Normally when I do videos, reviews, they're of high-end collectibles like Hot Toys and stuff, but I've also gotten into collecting Amiibos and only certain characters that I like, and I was a huge fan of Animal Crossing, so you know, when I found out that they had released an Amiibo from Smash Brothers of the Villager, wanted to get it, and despite it having some paint flaws, the eyes were too big and just seemed like it wasn't really done really well with the first release. So in Japan, they decided to fix that up and release this new version, which just came out recently. And if you can tell, he's got a big forehead, and that's how one of the signs you can tell that it's the newer version. He's got smaller eyes, and his smile and nose are a little bit more better. So this is the new version that has been released recently, brand new. We don't have it in the States yet. There is actually no announcement on whether or not this will be coming out in the US or if they will re-release the Villager. In Japan, one of the funny things is, in Japan it's not called Villager, it's called Murabato. Hope you guys can see that, which is kind of cool. This is the back of it, in case you've never seen Japanese Amiibo. And in this video review, we're going to be doing an unboxing, because I don't like to keep any of these figures in their box. I'm not one of those collectors. At first, when I first bought this online, I was a little suspicious, because with any collectible that's sought after and even goes in the secondary market for a high amount of money like this one did, originally it was $100 until they re-released it. It went down in price to about $30 now. You can find it on Amazon for $30. It's only twice the amount that you'd pay to get this figure in America. You know, it's like $14.99, $15 if you go to GameStop, Toys R Us, or Target, Walmart. So I'm paying double, but the way I see it is, it's coming from Japan. It's better than paying $100, which would be way more than $30. So, you know, scalpers can still make somewhat of a profit. They make double their money, but it's also coming from really far away. And in this case, this is a version that might not be released in America. So it's kind of weighing out the good and the bad. And if you got the money for it, then I say go for it. And I'm not reselling this, I'm keeping this for myself, so I'm opening it up, so the fact that it's from Japan doesn't really bother me, so that's also a plus. So if you're into, you know, just opening them up and keeping them displayed, then this is probably the option you might want to go for what the next one I'm going to show you as well. So one of the things I noticed is at the bottom it comes with a little piece of paper with some instructions or whatever, which I've seen on other Japanese figures of Wave 4 that have that, so I know this is legit. And everything about it just doesn't seem like it would be a counterfeit. It would be too much of a hassle, I think, too much trouble to go through it. And with counterfeits, usually they don't have great paint jobs like this. I mean, it's really good. There's no way it is. So there's that one. The second one I got, which I'm really excited for, because I didn't want to wait in line for this one, and I actually missed out on the pre-order, which sold out in less than 2 hours. So if you already know who it is, then I think you have an idea of the pre-order that was sold out that quickly from Wave 4. It's Ness, who's also from Japan. Same thing. He's called Ness. This one has a little rip right there, if you can see it, that white thing. Once again, this is one I'm going to open up anyway. This is an unboxing, so I'll be doing that in a minute. and so I don't mind opening it up. And there he is right there. One of the only crappy things also about getting amiibos from importers is that you don't get to actually pick out which one you want, and to, you know, see which one has the best paint job on it, make sure it doesn't have any sloppy applications or anything like that. And the great thing about the person I bought this from, the store I bought it from, is I made sure to stay in contact with them. First of all, I wanted to make sure that the Amiibo villager was the repaint and not the original version with the ugly eyes and small forehead. And thankfully the people were really great about contacting me in New English, and were just really quick about getting back to me about my questions. In fact, that's how I figured out to get that same villager Amiibo, because I had asked a question on Amazon just randomly saying, is this the new version of the repainted villager? And the store actually responded back to me, which was awesome. And so since they responded to me and said that they did have it, I was like gonna obviously buy from them. So just to make sure, I sent them a question again, and with a picture of the newer version, just to make sure that it was the exact same one they had, and it was. And I also politely asked if they could give me one that had a really nice paint job on it. And both of these figures are perfect. They're no flaws, as I can see. We'll find out when I'm opening them up in a minute and see if, you know, they have anything. Once again, this one has the paper at the bottom, just like the villager did. And this is the back of the box, so you guys can see. The American version, or the European version, also has that picture of Ness hitting Falcon with the yo-yo. And I've seen other videos of the Japanese version of this figure that have the same picture, so I know it's legit. But there you go. Those are the two guys I got. And we're going to be opening them up here in a second. Once again, the shipping and everything was from Japan, so I know it's legit. I got an invoice here, which I can't really show you because it has my address on it. But it has Japanese writing on it, which is also signed that it's not counterfeit. Anyway, so there's that. We might actually keep this box and use it as something to put these guys on. I think I'm going to be opening Villager first. These two figures are really awesome because they were actually once probably like almost like my holy grails. These were figures that I really wanted for a long time, especially Ness, and was really disappointed that I missed out on the pre-order. I think GameStop had handled their pre-order thing really poorly, and Nintendo also not providing enough numbers, enough of these guys to come out. Same with the first run of this villager, you know. Of course, I'm talking about Ness, with GameStop being an exclusive, and them not really doing a good job at providing pre-orders. So maybe eventually they will re-release Ness, but if you're gonna open it up, or not gonna resell it, not keep it in the box, not really care about it, it's probably best to just get it from Japan directly, or have it sent from Europe on eBay. If you're not into eBay like me, then Amazon's your best option. Thing is, just to make sure that it's legit and that the person you're buying it from, like me, had nothing but positive reviews. There was like 30 5-star reviews, no negatives, and yeah. Alright, so what I'm doing is I'm using an X-Acto blade, which is kind of one of the more, if you have a box cutter, also works too. And what I'm doing is to keep the card intact. It's a dull one though, it's not very sharp, so we gotta go back and cut some of these edges, the corners and stuff. Maybe I have to use brute force here. I'm doing is cutting around the plastic so I can keep the card intact and not ruin the art work on there, the design. This is a good method to get your amiibos out, but also keep it intact somewhat. And if you're someone of a younger age, you want to cut away from yourself, never towards you, because that's bad. You cut yourself and hurt yourself very badly. This corner is being a pain in the butt. There we go. This bottom part's also a pain in the butt. It's hard to get it in there. Sorry it's taking so long. Alrighty. Alright, there we go, finally. So like I said, keeps the card intact. There's not really any tears, very minor. The other pain in the butt part is getting the bottom plastic off. Kind of have to wiggle it free and loosen up plastic, so to speak. I might just get back to that later. Regardless, there he is. He's out from his prison. It's a good way, once again, to that's the paper that came with it. Some information, probably warranty, I don't know. Anyway, so I'll go back and cut that part out. But anyway, that's a good way to save it, save the card. I want to do it now, but I'll just get back to it. Anyway, there's that. Now, let's open up Ness real quick, and I'll bring out Villager and show you on camera what he looks like. Let me just get at this. The sooner the better. So tempted to just rip it open, honestly. But I know if I do that, I'm gonna regret it later. So I'll try to do this as quick as possible. The part that's really tough is the corners. Ooh, a little bit of tearing, I hear it. Ooh. There we go. One corner done. Second corner. And as always, this bottom part's a pain. Come on, Amiibo. Alright, how's this side? Is this easier? Yeah. Oh, the tear, I hear it. That tear. There we go. So once again, pretty clean cut. And there he is hanging. Let's pull him out. There we go. Again, comes with the paper. Instructions or warranty, whatever the hell it is, and we'll cut out the stock of that later, so that way I can save them. Alright, start out with Villager. Just giving him a quick look, make sure everything looks nice. There's a little bit of kind of a paint rub on the side of his shirt, kind of where the figure t-shirt splits. Just a very minor thing. I really don't care about that too much. So yeah, if you guys can see here, it's a little white mark right there. That's about it though. The figure looks amazing, really good. The thing I love about these Amiibos is that they have kind of a matte finish on the flesh tone, and then the eyeballs have a glossy finish that are painted on there. Same with the t-shirt, and the number 1 is actually a matte finish as well. And there you go. The new version of the Villager from Japan. The repainted version. Trying my best to kind of show you what to look for if you guys decide to get one. Once again, it has a big forehead, small eyes, and the mouth is pretty good. So there you go. There's that. And the bottom looks pretty legit. Alright, so there's that guy. Let's move on to Ness. I'll give him a quick look. Normally they have this nice little, very nice plastic smell. Can't really tell too much. On one of the buckles, it looks like maybe some minor paint was like kind of, I'll show you in a second. And maybe the back strap on this might be a little bit off. Other than that, nothing else is wrong. The hair is fine, the eyes are fine, which is the face is the most important thing. And the lines on the t-shirt are really good too. There are no smudges except at the bottom a little bit. These are all things I'll show you guys. So, buckle on the hand that's pointing, if you look closely, there is a little bit of, right there, a little smudge overlay onto the strap that it's on. And then on this side, the yellow of the backpack is kind of overlapping onto the strap as well. But these are all just super minor things that I don't think anyone would really care. I don't care. They're just like, you have to really look closely. Maybe one other thing to look out for is like the back of his backpack. Make sure the button is not over smudging or anything, but everything else looks fine. The socks look good, and there's a line right there in the bottom. It's kind of smudging, but it's not really that noticeable. So there's Ness, one of my holy grails, one of my favorite games, Earthbound. Figure really wanted once it was announced, and when I found out that GameStop had it as an exclusive, I was really disappointed because it made it harder for me to obtain. So it's good that I was able to get it from Japan. And yeah, I have to compare the bottoms with the other ones, but these also will work. They're region free. They work with Amiibos here in the Nintendo Wii U here. So one thing I might have to consider buying myself now since I'm collecting so many of these Amiibos. But I've wanted a Wii U for a while anyway, so maybe that and a 3DS also. But anyway, there they are. My newest additions to my Amiibo collection. And I think these guys are eventually going to be holy grails for people, especially this one in America. If you can get it at GameStop, it's going to be worth a lot because it's an exclusive. This one was going for 100, but since there's this newer version, I think people want the newer version because it looks a little better as far as paint applications. The price has gone down, not on the American one, but in the Japanese market. You can buy this one for $30 and also get the original one for about the same price. So there you go, Villager and Ness, two of my pretty much most wanted figures for a while, because I love both games. I love Animal Crossing a lot, and I love Earthbound. So just give you a quick look at some of the other ones I got here, just to show you how big my collection is, because I've only collected ones that I've really kind of wanted. I started to collect the Mario Party ones. There's Mario, there's this Peach, whoa, Luigi, Bowser. Luigi was good because he was better than the Smash Brothers one. I never liked that pose he had with the planking pose. Ugh. Yoshi. And one that was kind of hard to find, but I got all of these in one day, and I went to Toys R Us and found the more harder one to find, which was this one. There was only 2 left, and both had really crappy paint jobs, so I had to kind of settle for the lesser of evils, but I'm glad I was able to get Toad. but they're all minor gripes, just like these other figures. You know, just little things that no one would really care. I'm not too picky about. It's just, you know, they're not absolutely perfect. Also, from the Smash Brothers line, I don't have too many. Like I said, there's only a couple characters I like from their lineup. So, got Toon Link, Mega Man, Mario, of course. This one, look at, it's all ripped up. Did a bad job with that one. And same with this one. Sonic, ripped up there. So I can now add Villager and Ness to that collection, which is awesome. And this has been my review. Once again, I'm going to provide links in the description to the store that I bought this from on Amazon. So if you guys want to get them, you can contact them. Last time I checked, they only had like 2 of the Villager, and one of them was one of the ones I bought. Same with Ness. But you could probably contact them and get a hold of them and get them to maybe restock or get more, or maybe ask them for a suggestion. But I think if they want people to buy from them, they're probably gonna go and restock and buy more. So I hope this has been helpful and helps you guys get some of these sought after amiibos. I know these 2 are really gonna be hard to get, and especially if you missed out on the pre-order on Ness like I did, then you're gonna open it up like I did. Maybe the Japanese route's the way to go. Once again, if you're gonna buy these on Amazon, keep in contact with the people, check out the reviews. The people I bought it from had 5 gold star reviews, so you know, just be wary of what you're buying. You know, it's coming from another country. I was wary, but thankfully these are all legit and stuff, and they're not fakes. And I got them 2 weeks before everybody else. Like, I don't have to wait until the 29th to get Ness or wait at GameStop. I can go to Target now and get Jigglypuff or something else, and freeze some time up for that. And because I was gonna open it anyway, so, or have to pay stupid exuberant prices. So anyway, hope this has been helpful. You guys have a good day. Happy amiibo hunting, and hope you guys can get those sought after amiibos of Wave 4. I still have to get some. I gotta get Pac-Man, Wario, and Charizard. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get any of the other ones, but Silver Mario is also coming out. Mar 3 release. So yeah, take it easy, guys. I do a lot of, as I said in the beginning of this, Twitch streaming, so I stream every day, Monday through Friday. All that info I think is on my YouTube and tells you when I'm going live. And next Tuesday is going to be House of Wolves. I'm primarily a Destiny streamer, so if you want to check that out, go ahead and do that. And once again, thank you, and you guys have a too sweet day.